remember the point of the story, right? I want you to like look at how I was moving before and pay attention to how I am now, right? And look at how deluded I was into thinking I was a good person. Cause bro, I ain't gonna lie, most people that you ask if they're a good person, they probably gonna end up saying yeah. Like, I don't think there's nobody you gonna ask and they gonna be like, yeah, I'm a bad person. But I was a terrible person. I could see that now, right? So, alright. This is gonna sound crazy. So, I met a girl, right? You see? Yeah, I could just fit through there. I met a girl, and the girl was like super pretty. Like, you know what's crazy? She's one of them girls that looks so good to me, but like other people will look at her and be like, nah, she's ugly or she's alright. Which is good, bro. Which is good, because it's like, it just means there's something about you, right? So this girl to me was like 10 out of 10. Like, no questions about it. 10 out of 10, right? And then now, for me meeting this girl, I didn't shoot, right? I didn't shoot because I was just like, whatever. I didn't really care to shoot. I'm giving a buck. I was a little nervous to shoot my shot just because, like, she genuinely looked so good to me. So, right? I end up finding out that she likes me. Like, girls, they be, like, a lot of girls be so scared to, like, actually say something. But it's like, bro, if you say something to a dude and you look good, chances are he's going, bro. Like, come on, man. She ain't saying nothing, right? I found out through one of my friends that she thought I looked good, and we started talking, right? Now, word two, if you're gonna get to a point in life where you're gonna have so many failed relationships and so many things in your life is gonna go wrong that you realize that when you don't leave it to God and you try to force something, it's gonna go wrong. It's only when you put it in his hands that things go right. Cool. I didn't notice at the time though. So me and the girl talking, and the point of this story, right? The point of this story is what I did to her after we had sex. So I'm not even gonna get into the relationship and all that. I could make that a whole separate thing, right? But we ended up getting in a relationship, and while we're in a relationship, like, we break up. I break up with her, and like the reason is a whole nother grimy part within itself that God's willing, I'm gonna tell y'all like what I did, cause like I did something super grimy as to like why I was breaking up with her. So right, cool. After we break up, we ended up getting back together like I think a year later. Well, not really back together. It was more so like on the type part like, yo, I think you look good, and she still wanted me, but like I didn't want a relationship with her. I just wanted to have sex with her. And that's you gotta think about that too within itself, because she wanted a relationship, but which I'm pretty sure is why she wanted to have sex with me, because she probably thought that from us being together and spending time and all that I would want a relationship with her. But nah, I wasn't on that. I literally just wanted to have sex with her, and I wanted to like have sex with other girls too. You feel me? Now, what kind of person that think like that, sit there and genuinely think, yo, I'm a good person, right? Like, you feel me? I know what she wants, and I know it's killing her that I'm paying attention to other girls and I want to have sex with other girls. And so, like, you feel me? These other girls feel the same way too. So it's not even like you just hurting one person, gang. You doing it to multiple people. That in itself is not funny. Please don't feel like I'm sitting here laughing at all my old sins. It's just crazy to think about how I was moving, right? Like, not even trying to be nutty or anything like that, right? So, cool. When we ended up talking again I invited her over to my house. And from her being at my crib, like, if a girl's at your crib, bro, she think you look good, you're on that timing, she's on that timing, right? Like, you know what's gonna happen. And So yeah, all of that happened. Gangsta, everything happened, right? Cool. Now, females, it's like females are so emotional, right? They're such emotional creatures. Men get like that too nowadays. I mean, men always been like that. But you gotta think, like, having sex with somebody means so much to a girl. It means so much to a girl. We're not in a relationship. Don't have sex with me. Why are we having sex? You not in a relationship with me. Like, let's not even talk about that. We not married. We not committed. We not nothing. Like, you just gonna have sex with me, gang? Like, that's crazy. And like, she's blameless in my eyes. I don't think it has nothing to do with the person in general. I think it's all. Well, I know it's all spirits, and y'all not. Most people not even ready for that conversation yet to understand that the reason why people do this is because it's spirits, and they genuinely just don't know better, right? Cool. We have sex. From us having sex now, she got attached in a way, but I wasn't focused on that. I was just like, yo, we gonna have sex. If we keep having sex, cool. If we don't, cool. But like, nah, that wasn't even really a thing in my head. So she got so attached to the point where I'm not gonna say exactly what she was on, because that would kind of like give away exactly who the person is, like too crazy. But what she did was, right, she texted one of my exes, right? And from the text that she sent to my ex, I think it was kind of, I don't remember what the text said. I think it was like kind of more of like, yo, leave him alone, right? Or it was probably something like that, or just something weird. I don't know. But from her doing that now, my ex had a boyfriend at the time. So my ex-boyfriend came to me and all that. And like, he wasn't on no bad time and like, yo, I'm gonna beat you up. But he was just like, yo, bro, like, what's happened? Like, what's the word? And now from that happening, and like, because she did that, I'm like, yeah, runts. Over, like, it's so much, like, I was so mad, gang. It was like, runts. It's completely over with. Now, you gotta think, bro. Think about it. This girl just had sex with me, right? Super in love with me and all that. And I don't sit down and have a conversation with her. It was nowhere close to my mind to forgive her. Nothing. Yo, gangsta, I don't even know how I ain't block her, gang. I probably did block her somewhere. But like, after that, bro, she was texting my phone for, yeah, just pull up. Go, man. She was texting my phone for like a month, and like, I wasn't trying to say nothing to her, and I might have been the one that took her virginity. I really don't remember that part. I might have been the one that took her virginity. But let's say this, right? I take your virginity, right? I see how obsessed you are with me. I know how much you love and care about me. You apologized, right? I think she apologized. I don't know. When she was texting me, she probably did apologize and all that. But from her doing all of that, right? And I genuinely know how much this girl loves and care about me. Gang, I just did. You feel me? I just did. If you can't see what's wrong with that, bro, I'm not even gonna blame you, but I'm gonna say, like, God will show you why it's wrong if you genuinely care enough to ask. Bro, after mind you, like, we was in a relationship for like, I can't say the day. I can't say how long we was in a relationship. It was gonna make it too obvious. Nah, but we was in a relationship for a minute. We was in a relationship for a fat minute, and you feel me? I just did. And we gonna talk about why the relationship ended, because that's a whole nother grimy thing within the show. But yeah, bro, from back then, right? From back then to now, bro, it's like a night and day difference. It's a night and day difference in how I move. And I don't even move this way because I became a good person. It's like genuinely, if you receive the Holy Spirit, it turns you into a different person, and it make you analyze your thoughts and the way you was moving. Gang, from all of that, bro, and this girl texted me and all of that, I did not forgive. Gang, I think we ended up talking like probably like 2 years later is probably when we ended up talking. Or I don't remember, but I ain't forgive her for a fat minute. She texted my phone, and I did not respond to her at all, bro. So that just goes to show you, how could I have called myself a good person? Even if it was just a response to be like, yo, that was grimy. Nah, bro, that's not what I was on. I was just on the take time and like, you did this, now you're done. You feel me? But we just had sex though. Like, this girl had sex with me, gang. And that's what I did. At the end of every video, we gonna have this talk right here, right? At the end of this video, if you wanna know what it's like to have something inside of you that genuinely make you wanna do good all the time, and like analyze the ways you move and have complete peace that don't even make sense, that's called the Holy Spirit. That's for people that have the Holy Spirit. And I'm gonna tell you how you get the Holy Spirit, right? If you confess with your lips out loud that Jesus Christ is Lord and that he came, he died and he rose on the third day. He lived a sinless life. He died and he rose on the third day. If you put your faith in that, ask the Father for the Holy Spirit. Ask him to bless you with eyes that want to see and ears that want to hear. I promise you gonna see a transformation in your life that don't even make sense. Word to, bro. I'm like, it's not no ifs, ands, and buts what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about guaranteed for sure. I bet everything on that. Alright, but it's time to go hit the gym, bro. Get this workout out the way. Y'all have a very blessed rest of y'all day, you heard? Safety, y'all.